We get a lot of comments and questions on our YouTube channel, on our videos, on Instagram, on Facebook, constantly asking us certain things. Some of them cross the line a little bit. Some are just, people are generally curious.
But there's certain questions that we get over and over again. So we picked out a few of those questions, some of the most common questions, and we're gonna answer them. Before we get into that, make sure your subscribe notification bell's on because we're traveling a lot. We have a lot of videos coming out. We have a lot of good information coming out. You don't wanna miss out on it. Also, a quick reminder, we do have a private Facebook group. We do have a public Facebook group. We're also available to be followed on Instagram and on TikTok, where a lot of our more recent things happen, because YouTube's usually delayed a couple of weeks, but Instagram is a little more real time.
All right, so let's get into these questions. Now, some of these questions were asked a while ago. We haven't done a Q&A in a long time, and we usually try to do at least once a year or maybe twice a year. So some of these were answered. They may not apply to our life, this one specifically, but we're going to answer it anyway. Somebody had said, why do we tow the Tesla? And if you watch us, you know that our dog Bowser had separation anxiety, and the only way he could come out with us is if he stayed in the Tesla. He did not have separation anxiety in the Tesla. We would leave the air conditioning on for him. I could watch him on the camera, and we were able to go places, and he was really, really happy with that. So he unfortunately passed on September 14th, as many of you know, and but we did tow that, and we kind of changed everything that we did to make life easier for him and for us too. So he was able to go everywhere we wanted to go. But since Bowser's no longer with us, unfortunately, we don't tow the Tesla anymore. We are towing the Tahoe, which we also did a video on when we first bought that, and it's been proving to be a good tow vehicle.
So the next one, how many miles per gallon do we get on the motorhome? So I think 6 to 7. We don't really track it because it kind of doesn't matter. Let's put it this way, it's not good. If we get 6, we'll be happy, but we put fuel in when we need fuel. It's definitely hungry, especially run the generator. If you're looking for fuel efficiency, don't buy a motorhome. Buy a Tesla or buy a Prius. A motorhome, Class A motorhome is not the way to go. Maybe like a Class B on like a Sprinter chassis, but honestly, we don't really track it. So I know on our last motorhome, it was like 7 miles per gallon. If it was good, it's probably not better on here. So I'll just throw out 7 miles per gallon.
This was a question that we got a lot, not anymore, but it was, do you flat tow the Tesla? So a lot of people would see us at a campground with the Tesla and think, how do they take, Teslas cannot be flat towed. I wish they could be.
Some people say they can, but it's not.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it.
No.
Right. So we would take a trailer, and it was a lot of work. Again, we did it for Bowser, but we would have to tie that Tesla to the trailer and everything. But that is how we did it. And I know we had a subscriber that has a Tesla, and he was wondering, I think he said he was going to start doing that. It's a lot of work, but we did it.
Whether it's towing, suspension, replacement parts for RVs or your trucks, Etrailer.
Everything inside a motorhome too, which blows my mind.
They have
kitchen stuff, furniture,
so
ACs, like everything.
What's awesome about them is they're a US-based company, so when you call them, somebody answers, you can actually understand what they're saying. And not only can you understand what they're saying, they know what they're talking about. Yes. It's not like, hey, do you have this part? I don't know. They know what they're talking about. We absolutely love them. We've been using them for years, and we're so happy that we have their parts now and we work with them regularly. So we do flat tow a 2007 Tahoe right over here. We get so many compliments on that Tahoe. Actually, Don was like, this is beautiful. This Tahoe.
Our friend who was visiting, it's in beautiful shape.
We just rolled 31,000 miles on it. But the whole setup we got through Etrailer. So we have a Etrailer base plate, which is really a relabeled Demco. We come to the back over here on our motorhome. We do have an Etrailer, the Etrailer heavy duty tow bar. I have it all wrapped up here in the cover. This is the XHD tow bar by Etrailer. Again, a relabeled Demco, so it's the same as the Demco. This is a 10,500 pound tow bar, but it's gonna cost less than if you bought a Demco. We did a full video on this. We'll link it up above. Etrailer is a sponsor of this video. Etrailer is one of the places we get most, if not all, parts that we can get for our motorhome. So whether it's an air conditioning part, when we had Nelly, we needed a bushing for, you remember when the sway bar link broke? We had to get it from Etrailer. Our hitch over here in the back of the Tahoe is an Etrailer. A lot of times when you want that customer service, that reliability, that fast shipping, you tend to pay extra. But with Etrailer, you don't. Their prices are just as competitive as anybody anybody else, and you're going to get the right part. What's even better is that their customer service is awesome. So if a part doesn't work, a part's not right, you send it back, no problem. We have a full link on our tow setup. We'll link it up down below. And if you need anything else from Etrailer, you could just follow that link. Next question, how long does your air conditioner run off the batteries? Now, this really depends on how often that air conditioner is running and how many air conditioners are running. So we usually only run the air conditioner off the batteries, again, with no solar. Well, I'll answer both ways. If we have solar going down the road, we basically can run as long as the solar is going, because it's almost on par. When we're going down the road, we run the dash air and usually one air. That's set up that way, and the solar is good.
Even,
it's pretty much even. Now, if we run 2 airs, we're in a deficit, we probably can go about 4 to 5 hours. Now, if we're overnight and we're running an air conditioner, we're not running it straight, and we're usually setting it maybe at like 75, and we'll run a fan. That way we can run all night. Now, if you want to just run the air conditioner, one AC is probably about 6 hours. That's probably what we can get out of it. But if you want to run more, then you have to put more lithium batteries. The key to this is that if you want a setup, you have to, what are your uses, and then go according to that. So this is the setup we wanted because it's best for our use.
So the next one, we get this a lot, is are you or will you be full-time RVers? At this point, I think it's safe to say never. Now, I never like to say never because you never know, but we really like having a sticks and bricks. Even when we're at a place like this, we're enjoying having the little sticks and bricks to chill out in for a little bit. And we just like the option to go back home. So for this trip, we're out about 2 months. Then for the winter, we'll be out over 3 months. And so, but we like that, but we know that we can come back. God forbid something happens, another COVID or whatever, something happens. We just like knowing that we have a place to go and spread our wings and call home. We get this quite often. People say, where can we buy your merchandise? So first of all, thank you so much for supporting it. We've done some limited edition sales and things that have gone really, really well with different hats and things, but we do have our merchandise for sale all the time. And we actually will put a link in the description below for you. So you're able to see if you want to get t-shirts, or it's through a company called Where Brand Matters. It's actually the Sullivan Company, and they're a wonderful supplier. People that have been getting the merch saying it's really high quality. We love this stuff, and they're very, very good with customer service. So if you have any questions or issues or anything, they're right on it.
So it's the link, it will be in this video, but in every one of our videos, there's a link in there. So you just go to the description, there'll be a link for the merchandise. Next question, where do you get the Release foam dispenser? If you don't
frequent question.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is what people are talking about. The foam dispenser. It's actually available at releasecleaner.com, where you get the product itself. They do have the foam dispensers. You just navigate, it's probably under like accessories, but if you navigate around in there, they have the different sizes. They got the smaller dispenser, this one, and they have the bottle that you can spray upside down. I think they have like the big industrial, like gallon ones. But yeah, releasecleaner.com.
The next one we get all the time. And this, sometimes it's worded in a kind way, and sometimes it's worded in a not so kind way. And it's, why do you do so many ads? Now,
that should be a pretty simple one to answer. Right. I mean, for somebody asking that question, I think it's a pretty obvious thing.
Well, yeah, I think people just get upset about it. We've never hidden the fact that we do ads in many of our videos. And again, if you follow us, we've been going now for about 6 years. YouTube is a full-time job. And when we were working full-time and doing full-time on YouTube, it takes hours. We probably spend, I mean,
it's a lot.
At least 40 hours a week, I would think, doing this channel, because we put out between 3 and 6 videos a week. And it's a lot of work between filming and editing and social media and answering comments, answering emails, answering Facebook, Instagram. I mean, it just goes on, scheduling, doing meetups, doing all these different things, going to the shows. So yes, it's definitely something that I think every channel should do, because if you're working and you're providing free content to people, you should be compensated for it. And it's not like we're saying, hey, you know, we never ask people, hey, can you send us money? Like, we're not asking that, but this is a way that, you know, it is a way to make money for all the work and hours that we put in.
Here's the thing. If you're a YouTube channel and you're a professional channel, meaning that you make money from this and you're putting out videos constantly, you're not going to put out volume of videos constantly if you're not making money. Those channels don't survive. And it's just, so if if you're expecting like channels to be putting out relevant content all the time and somehow they're not getting paid, that's just not going to happen. For example, last night we had Sling on. This has nothing to do with YouTube. We had Sling on the television, which is a paid subscription, and we're watching Cops reruns. I love the old Cops reruns when cops could actually do their jobs. It was like one clip and then like 3 minutes of
ads.
3 minutes of it, and you're paying for Sling, and there's 3 minutes.
Right.
That's just how it works, guys. Like, that is how it works. So to answer your question, why do we do so many ads? Because that's how we're compensated. YouTube pays, but it's minimal compared to what ads are. And we only put out ads on products that we use. Like everything that we put ads at, we use those products. Many of them we've been using for years. Many of them we've gotten a lot of positive feedback on from our subscribers. So it's really a win-win for us and for you guys. Next question, what do you do now that you are retired? Well, we kind of just answered it a little bit before. We're doing YouTube for the most part full time. We're traveling a lot, going to different areas. I know a lot of people say we can't wait till you go out west. We can't wait to see you traveling and other places. We just announced our newest meetup. We haven't done a meetup, I think, in 4 years. It's a huge amount of work that goes into it. Huge amount of work has gone into this one. But we have the time to do that. You know, we didn't do the meetup because we just couldn't engage in that. It was just too much. But we're able to do that now.
And now that we're retired, I have to say we've slowed our pace a lot, and it's really nice. We're not setting the alarm as much as we used to. I mean, we still wake up. We're still early risers, but it's nice just waking up when you wake up and getting up, and we work out and we enjoy the air. Like today, we drove around Orange Beach, Alabama. We went out to lunch. We got some ice cream.
We still had our camera with us.
We did. Camera is always going, always going. So we're always working, but we're enjoying life a lot more. And that's the point of retirement. And we're just getting to see things that we haven't been able to see and really fully enjoy. And it's pretty awesome. This next one we get a lot too. Why so much drama and things go wrong? Now, we said we put out 3 to 6 videos a week. We're not a once a week channel. Many channels do once a week, and that's great. We just have a lot of things we want to share and give information on and show you. So we do 3 to 6 videos a week. So we're showing you, it's almost like everyday life. Things that go wrong. If we get sick or if we have a breakdown or this, you're going to see everything. If you go through our playlist and you see our videos in order, you're going to see all different videos. Many of them are positive. Most are positive. They're RV tours. They're positive things.
Those are the ones that people don't comment on.
Those are our fun. No, they do. They're fun travel vlogs. They're things like that. But we're going to show you everything and anything. And that doesn't mean you have to watch them all, but we're going to show you when we're having fun in Orange Beach, Alabama. We're going to show you when we tour a Tiff and Zephyr, and we're going to show you when somebody dies in an RV fire, because all of those things are going to add something to hopefully to help you in your RV journey.
So if you ask why do we always have drama and fear, I always tell this to MJ off camera. Those people, I think they're only clicking on those titles, because if they clicked on if they watched all our videos, they would know that that's not all our videos.
Not even
so you have to question, well, why are you only clicking on that one? If everything we're putting out is drama and fear, which is not, you're only seeing the drama and fear. So that we put out over 1,500 videos, hundreds of RV tours, hundreds of campground reviews, vlogs, like we put out a lot. There are some fear and things that go wrong, but that's not the majority of them.
Like, that's life. So we're going to share that with you.
So the last question, and there was many questions, but these are common ones. Why is there members first videos? And then MJ is going to just read a screenshot. So just to talk about the membership, we have, like many YouTube channels, a membership. It's $4.99 a month. And if you pay that for it, you're not obligated to pay to watch any of our videos. All our videos come out free, but it's just an opportunity for insiders. If they want to support us a little more, they get first dibs on the videos, right? So if it's out, because a lot of times we'll post videos all the time. We post videos prior to them going live, but it might be 1 or 2 days early. The insiders get an early scoop on that. And sometimes we do like a live Facebook stream with just insiders. And another big advantage, like our meetup, the insiders got first dibs. They had a week before, and they were able to sign up a week before, so they get like the premier spots.
And so this person said, I really enjoy your content. However, why do we have to give you money just to enjoy your journey? With the ads you have already, it's a lot, and the places you go. Please open YouTube for all, no more members first. I was telling someone about your channel and they said, can't see it, gotta wait for the members first. Any comments? So yes, we do have members, as we said. Here's the thing, those videos that the members get to see first, just wait a couple days. Like they're coming out later. There's nothing on our channel anymore. We really don't put out members.
There's some old ones on there, but they're like from years ago.
Yeah, we don't really do that anymore. But even if we did, why wouldn't a member of a group get a little extra something, right? So that's why we
It's like when you fly first class, you get better food, you get better bathrooms. I mean, that's just everything, right? You're a member of like the press club at a football game. You get to go into the booth, like It's just what it is. And again,
these are just people that appreciate the work that we put in and they want to support us, and I think it's great. So you don't have to give us money to enjoy your journey. We don't want your money. Just all we ask is that people watch the videos. I mean, that's enough support. It's all free. Again, if you see members first, give it a couple of days and then it'll come out and you can see it.
But if you want to become a member, you're more than welcome to do that. So we hope that answered some of the outstanding common questions that are out there. We'll see how this video does with the title. We'll see how many people watch this video. It'll be interesting.
What are we going to title it?
I don't know. Do we title it straight or do we get a little more spicy? We'll see. But we want your feedback below. What are some questions that you have for us, some common questions that you may be thinking? Hopefully this cleared up some questions that you may have had. Let us know in the comments below. We like videos like this to the left of us. We'll put our RV vlogs playlist. We'll also put our RV DIYs playlist. And for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime. And we'll see you on the road.